Hello everybody, this is Sandra again. I have another journal to share with you. I actually made this journal for one of my nieces. Um, we recently had a loss in our family. My older sister passed away, and her favorite holiday is Easter. So I made this especially for my niece, and then I'll be making another one for my other niece as well, for them to have things that they would like to keep in this journal regarding their mom or any other entries that they would like to make. So I just made this out of this fabric with the purple lavender flowers on it, and I pretty much left it plain so that if she wants to put like a picture here, she can. Or I'm also going to give her this little ring here where she could put journal or whatever she'd like in there, but I'm leaving it up to her to decide how she would like to decorate the front cover. I did make it with 2 signatures, so you can see the stitching on the outside on the spine here, and then I did tie it up with seam binding, and I added a key, and it just says journey on the key right there. So let me go ahead and open this to look inside of this journal. Okay. So in the very front, I just added this nice paper from a paper pack that I purchased. It was either Hobby Lobby or Joann's or Michael's that I purchased this pack. And a lot of these pages are from other packs or from a digital from Roxy Creations. She has a lot of real pretty digitals for Easter, so I went ahead and incorporated those into this journal. And right here I just made like a little pocket for a card to go in here, like a library card, and in the back it just says this book belongs to. So I recently found this this stamp at Hobby Lobby. I had been looking for it online and I couldn't find it. Well, Hobby Lobby sells this stamp, so I'm so fortunate to have been able to find this stamp because I was looking for it for quite a while. So I did make this little title cover right here for her. And beautiful lavenders, pretty trees, very Eastery, very calming colors. On this side, I have a little tuck spot at the top corner, and it just has a little piece of ephemera. This is from Roxy Creations. And then this is a digital kit from, I don't recall who it was, but it's not Roxy Creations. It's another shop from it's an Etsy shop, but I don't recall which one it was. So it's Peter Rabbit and coffee dyed paper. This is from Vintage Polka Dot. It's an Etsy shop, so all the coffee dyed paper in here is from the Vintage Polka Dot. Here's one of the ephemera pieces from Roxy Creations, a really pretty bunny card, and I just added it to this belly band, and I trimmed it with some pretty little pearls in the top and at the bottom, and then I did stamp it as well. Oh, I punched it out right here also to add these scallops right here. And I just added a little file folder if she wants to put any information in here, and she can store it in this belly band. I did stitch a lot of these pages because I wanted it to have a little bit more durability. So I did put 2 pages together to make it a little stronger. Here I just added one of these loteria cards. We like to play loteria, so I just thought it would be humorous to add something like that for her. Here's a little tag with some pretty flowers on it. And then in the back of this page, right here, is a tag. I did go ahead and embellish this with this nice lily right here. And I went ahead and added all these little pieces of paper with different motifs on it. I added this number. These numbers here are from Shabby Dabby Doodah. That's another Etsy shop. This tag here is from a paper pack from, what's his name? Can't believe I forgot. Tim Holtz. So I just added this tag right here. Goes in here. There. Right? And then in back of this, it has a little pocket as well with a little bunny rabbit. And she can journal in the back. Okay. Just added this right here. And then this is just some pages from, I believe it was Pinterest that I got this from. Just a pattern, pages of patterns from the 50s. This is just from a magazine. It's an advertisement for a Chevy car. Really cute. Here I added some plastic pockets so that she can go ahead and add any ephemera pieces. I did put some in here for her. I added these 2 little greeting cards, Easter greeting cards, if she'd like to add them to her journal. And of course, I love Blythe dolls, so I had to include a Blythe doll in here. This is just from an old book that I have. It's Rules of Civility. It's just a book page that just says about proper etiquette and things like that. This is more of a modern page. This is from Daphne's Diary magazine. And of course, I'm not selling it, so I can't add this in here. It is a gift for my niece. So I made a pocket. I sewed it on both sides, made it into a pocket. You can store anything in there. It's the back of the Peter Rabbit story. Of course, there's lots of journaling space here where she can add, embellish, color, draw, or just journal on. This is from Roxy Creations. Really pretty digitals. Here I just added this little flap that goes up so she can journal up here, and then she can write more information here. It has a little title page. And I just added this pretty little bunny right there from Roxy Creations. And then I did collage this page here with a book page, a number on it. This is from Roxy Creations, and the little doily as well. I did stamp some of these pages with a Tim Holtz stamp So I think you can see some of it there and some on that corner. So some pages do have some stamping. And this is, excuse me, the middle of the first signature. This is just a beautiful doily piece here. Then I went ahead and added, and I made into pockets. And this is just a journaling card with pretty flowers. And then on this side, it has another journaling card as well with these beautiful red flowers on it. So bright, so beautiful. And then in the middle, I usually add dangles, but this time I just decided to put these pieces of paper chips and to embellish the ends of the first signature right there. Here's another little tuck right here with a piece of ephemera to journal on. Some more pretty paper from Roxy Creations. And like I said, I did leave pretty much blank spaces for her to go ahead and enjoy her journaling or anything else that she might want to keep on this journal so that she can make it her own. Here's again another digital of Peter Rabbit. The other side of this magazine. More stenciling right here. Here's the other side of the plastic pockets that I made, and I just added a couple of little doily ephemera pieces. These are from Roxy Creations. So I just put them right here. This is the back of that McCall's pattern, and here I actually added this trim right here. This is from my grandmother. I recently got a box of things that my grandma used to keep. So, and these are very old. It's very soft, and they just don't make them like this anymore. So I just wanted to add a little bit of my grandma in here, which is my niece's great grandma. Here's another little tuck spot, and I just added this little ephemera piece to journal on. Here's another little ephemera piece, a doily, that's also from Roxy Creations. And I just added this little tag right here. And then this one is also from Roxy Creations. And the back, I just added another piece of paper that I had there, cardstock. Here's another little tuck, another little journaling card. The pretty flowers and nice little butterfly. So pretty. And that's the end of the first signature. Here's the second signature. And right here I added a little pocket with an ephemera piece. Of course, to journal on in the back. Put a little doily right here. And I added this magazine. I just like the colors and the pretty flowers that go very well with the theme. This here, I don't recall the name of the digital shop where I purchased this image from, but it is a beautiful, beautiful Victorian woman. I thought it was beautiful just for this journal. And I went ahead and put it on an envelope. And I have some pieces of ephemera here. I added a little Starbucks coffee holder. My niece drinks a lot of Starbucks, so I think she would like that. And I added this little label right here. This is from Nick the Booksmith, this little label. Just added a little embellishment right here, sticker. Another one here. This is also from Roxy Creations. Very pretty doilies. And just some more journaling space in the back. And I do like to add these plastic sleeves here because they have nice pockets to store anything that you'd like to store in them. Pictures or letters, anything you can store in here pretty much. Here's another little tuck. Here's another card. That beautiful hummingbird. This is again from Roxy Creations, and I went ahead and just I just added here some washi tape to open this up, and then this page I went ahead and decoupaged this napkin, paper napkin here with this beautiful yellow bird, and then I just collaged some ephemera right there as well. Another piece to journal on. Here's a little collage that I put together, and this just flips down like this to have more journaling space. And this is from Roxy Creations. Get all that detail on this collaging. They're just beautiful digital prints for Easter. I mean, it takes a lot of work to come up with things like this, and there's so many artists doing this. I can't do this, but that's why I go into the Etsy shops and go ahead and support these artists that are actually putting these collages, putting all these digitals together. They are very beautiful. Here's another collage right here from Roxy Creations. This is from another Etsy shop. It's called Fashion Bazaar. I don't that's the name of the digital kit. It's called Fashion Bazaar, but I don't recall the name of the shop. So this is just an envelope. It's in the middle of the second signature. And again, there's a pocket right here to put anything she'd like in there. Here I added a little pocket with an ephemera piece. It's a little postcard to be able to journal in the back. More little bunnies. I did collage this as well. This is from an Easter card, another Etsy shop. And some more journaling space right here. I added this little paper envelope that I made out of an old book pages, and I learned how to make these little envelopes watching a channel with Patricia Viramontes. So she makes a lot of different things like tag holders and different ways of using old book pages to go ahead and embellish your journal. So this is just a little envelope, and I put in here a little ticket and a little received, like a little receipt, ephemera, and journal on. Just cute little things. Page, decoupaged page right there. This is another corner pocket from book pages as well. Learned again doing this with watching Patricia Viramontes. I did collage this page, and I added two little ephemera pieces in here. This is Sunny Morning Walk. It's just a really nice little piece that I found on Daphne's diary, so I decided to add it to this journal. Again, this another doll that I like. This doll actually reminds me of my sister who did pass. She always used to dress up really nice, and she always had her beautiful long wavy hair, and you know, she was always very dainty. My sister. Here's the other side of this plastic, and more journaling space right here. Ledger page. And then at the very last page right here, this is just a little place to add more ephemera pieces. And I did go ahead and get this through the my Sizzix machine to stamp that. And let me see how I did this. Oh, I think this one goes at the top. No, this one goes down here because it's bigger. This one goes here, and this one goes here. Okay. And this is the back of that magazine page. And that's the end of the second signature. And again, I left this blank. If she wants to embellish it herself, she can. And I did add a little piece right here of my mother's, one of my mother's blouses. My mother passed away about 1.5 years ago, and my niece loved her Nana, so I decided to also add a little piece right here to remember her by as well. So there's a lot of little memories in here of my family, and I'm sure she's going to enjoy it. And I enjoyed making it. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to making my other niece's journal as well. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.